everybody! It's me, Valiant, and I'm back on the Bedrock realm. So I did a little bit of work in between episodes. This has been very slowly growing outwards. Very, very slowly. But look, I got our storage system set up for the wheat. Ta-da! You're doing a great job, sweet face. I also set up this upper area here, and I got sugarcane and bamboo planted, which means I think we're mostly set in terms of greenery. I mean, except carrots, potatoes, and the unspoken root vegetable. But I think I'll find little places for them out here. But yeah, that's about all I got done in between episodes. Which means it's time to start something new. Or actually finish what I started last episode. We got this sheep farm that I set up, and I don't have an interior on it. This is actually quite hard to look at right now. So I think the first thing we're going to do this episode is actually get this finished. Okay, don't judge me too harshly. I've said it before. I'm not very confident in my interiors. I have no idea what I was going for. I don't know what this little cubby is. I think this is what I'm most proud of, is this little carpet. I imagine it's very fluffy and very fun to sit on by the fire. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know what I was going for. But we at least now have a bed. It's my goal to hide a bed and pretty much— oh, that's so bad. If I stand at this angle, you can't tell it's not finished. So as I was saying, I try to hide a bed in pretty much every build that I do. Mostly because I think nighttime is pretty, but phantoms aren't. So I try to sleep as often as I can. Forgot the window. There we go. Well, at least I can pretend that this is finished now. Alright, next project. I seem to have forgotten that I didn't have any more plans for this episode. So what do you do when there's nothing left to do? I mean, I could go do something that needs to be done, but let's be honest, I am not going to be productive this episode. Ooh, the bamboo's growing nicely. Oh, I know. Why don't we make another house? But let's see, we're kind of going for like a theme here. We've got living house, we've got a wool storage house. What should we store in this new house? Let's see. Oh, I do have a lot of flowers now. Why don't we build a flower shop? Yep, I'm so invested in this plan that I came up with 2 minutes ago that I already built a dirt platform for it. So we're doing it. That or I have to stare at this for a while, and that's not happening. Okay, so we have pillars. That's something. We have pillars, yes. That's all the progress I've made so far. But so for this, I was thinking that we'd have a 2-story building, kind of like this one, but not as massive. And then I will terraform this, I promise. Eventually. Someday. So I want to have this upstairs area to be the front door, and then on the inside, there's going to be a way down that hopefully is a little bit more graceful than that. And then here's our rough block palette for this build. I want to use these blocks for the supports, and then most of the blocks are going to be these lighter colors just to make the place seem very bright and vibrant. But yeah, I'll keep working on this, and then I'll check back in on you in a second. Okay, yeah, it's been like 5 minutes and I already ran out of birch wood, so we're gonna have to go collect more. Which of course means it's time for our daily trek to Fiercescha's house. Alright, portal this way. I just realized I need birch wood. I might as well clear some trees from this path-looking thing that leads to spawn. I mean, this one's been floating for, I think, 6 episodes now? There we go. Cursed object cleared. There we go. I got almost a stack, and I cleared the path a little. Ow. Also, I'm taking some of this wheat. I just realized this post is out of line with everything else. How did I miss that? I mean, I even connected the birch wood right here. This is supposed to be the corner. That's better. There we go. I think it's coming out pretty nice. Not bad for somebody who didn't plan it ahead. I'm already regretting that, by the way. I mean, now I have this really awkward little interior corner behind the stairs, and I don't really know what to put here, or if there's actually any space in here for anything important. And I keep trying to use the staircase as a door, but it's a solid wall. I mean, what am I doing? And then I also have this post, which doesn't really connect to anything, but I need it to be this height to match with this post, which is connected to the balcony, because otherwise I'd make it shorter. Would that look off? I mean, yeah, that definitely looks off, right? Oh, I should have been smarter about my decisions. Why don't I think things through before I do them? Okay. You see what's behind me? That is why I should plan things ahead. From the back, I feel like it looks pretty nice. It looks okay. It's passable. and it's in the back. Nobody's gonna see this anyway. But I don't know how to attach this roof. What do I do here? Okay, I got this side connected. Now I just gotta figure out this side. Look at that! It's connected! You know what? This might actually work out. It might actually look presentable by the end of this. Okay, I'm almost done. And you know what? Considering that this is kinda winging it, I'm pretty impressed with how it came out. I am stopping now though because I burned through 4 stacks of spruce logs, so I'm gonna have to go get some more to fill in all of these holes and make it look prettier. Oh, I also forgot. I extended this area down here, but I never made walls for it. But I'm also almost out of birch wood, so tree gathering time! Okay, I got the roof filled in. I think all of the walls are there. I'll let you guys judge. Okay, so the front looks a little bit awkward, which is a bit of an issue. I mean, that is the part that we're going to be looking at the most. Oh, see, I did say most of the walls. There we go. Nope, still missed some. Okay, now the walls are finished. So we go up. We have this area, which I think I'm going to turn into a tiny living space. I got down here. Still don't know what I'm going to put here. And then I have this weird stone wall because these are the stairs. I did add this little extra room here. It does add a little bit more space, and there was something special I wanted to do here. Oh, now it's dark. So something that I completely forgot is that in Bedrock, you can just bone meal any flower, and it gives you a bunch more. Like, how great is this? So I thought I might be able to make like a tiny little farm to stock this place with flowers. It should be easy enough. Okay, I actually went ahead and set up the redstone, and this is my first time testing it, so let's see if this works. So I made this pressure plate, and all you have to do is stand on it, as long as there's a flower here and bone meal in the dispenser, in theory. Oh, right, the bone meal has to hit the flower, not the grass. Okay, so it's not as discreet as I may have liked, but I did fix it, and it works. Very slowly since I put it in the corner. So yeah, maybe not the most efficient thing, but it works. And then I did decide to turn this little under the staircase area into some storage, and now we have places to put our flowers. And I know this isn't enough storage for all the flowers in the game, but I'm not planning on running this thing long enough to have that many flowers. So I think some of them can share. The exterior of the house is done, which means we have to do the interior. Yeah, no, that's not happening. I did 1 interior this episode. I'm not gonna do 2. I'll go crazy. Yeah, I'm not doing an interior this episode. I did that one. I wasn't happy with it, so I think I'm gonna, for once this episode, plan it out. Maybe we'll do it next episode. I won't be doing an interior, but I was thinking I might do some detailing outside of the house. I have some ideas for that. And so that I don't put it off anymore, I am going to actually terraform this little hill here so that this dirt isn't floating here forever. Because let's be honest, if I leave it for more than an episode, it's never leaving. Ooh, check this out. We got a little composting area. Finally get to use podsole in something. Oh, I have bushes. Bush. I also added some leaves, give it life, I guess. Honestly, everything looks better covered in leaves. I don't know why. I think I need more, but I ran out. And the dirt is no longer floating. You can tell me if this is a step up or a step down, but this is cute. I think eventually I want some bees here. I think that'd be cool to have some bees flying around, especially since I want this entire place covered in flowers around this building. And I stuck to my word, I did not do anything new on the inside, except for these 2 barrels, which I think I'm just going to put a wall shelf here to cover up the stone. That should work. And look, I found a shortcut down to the ground. Alright guys, with that, I think that's all for this episode. We built a building, no planning. We did this. We sort of built a flower farm. I don't think that really counts. It took me like 2 seconds to put together and I really didn't put any effort into it. But we'll say it's a farm. Ignore the fact it doesn't really do anything. And I did not leave the floating dirt platform. So overall, I think it was a pretty productive episode. Oh, I ran out of sprint. And with that guys, I think I'm going to call it here. I had a lot of fun making this episode. I will actually plan out my build for the next one, I promise. Yeah, I hope you'll join me next time, and I'll see you then. Bye!